Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I'm playing some Evilswarms today. Now I know Evilswarms, they get a pretty bad rap. At least I think so. But you know, they're doing really well in the OCG currently. I mean, really well in comparison to, you know, the big decks over there, which are all Nekroz or Nekroz, I guess, and Heroes and Cliffords. But this deck has a pretty good matchup against Nekroz and Cliffords. Aside from, you know, the one or two outs that Nekroz have and the normal summoning that Cliffords have, but really this deck, in theory, should be amazing against a ton of decks. It's just a really good meta-y anti-meta deck. So let's see what he's running and see if our Ophion will actually cause some sort of delay or some sort of annoyance. So he's either running Hail to Perfection or Nekroz. Yep, it is Nekroz. I keep saying Nekroz, but it's not Nekroz, is it? It's Nekroz with a Z. I'll probably still end up calling it Nekroz. So he's probably going to go for his first out to Ophion, which is the level 4 one. Summon that, and then that'll negate Ophion's effect, and then he can just continue on from there. But luckily, we have the Vanity's Emptiness, which is basically a win condition by itself. So what I have to do is wait for him to activate that spell card he just added. Oh wait, he's going to Bryonac first. That's actually a good segue, actually. Have you guys seen the price of these cards? The Nekroz cards? Because Bryonac is winning currently. It's currently the most expensive one out of all of them. Okay, and yes, we're going to chain the Emptiness. Now, Ophion, they have a way around. Emptiness, not so much. Alright, he's just going to add it back to his hand. Or add something else to his hand. No, another one of those. Okay. But last time I checked... Okay, I checked yesterday. Bryonac was about roughly 50 bucks. But I checked again today and it's gone up $5. It's not... So it's around $50, $55 currently. Each of those cards is running about... most of the cards in the deck, I'd say averaging out about 20 bucks each. There's one or two big hitters, like Bryonac and Trishula. They're running in the $30, $50 range. But yeah, at this point, I don't really know what he can do. This deck, I know it must have MSTs, and he must just be stalling out for that. Because if he had an MST, he just played him. What? The last time I checked, that doesn't do anything. It only does something if you can... Yeah, I guess he just wants to put up a wall. But why not put it in defense mode? He might be trying to bait me into attacking. He might have that Forbidden Lance. Alright, well, I'll detach. Because for some reason that doesn't count as sending a card to the graveyard. So I get to keep my Emptiness. A few people at tournaments, or locals I should say, not tournaments, who didn't know that that was the case. When you detach, she doesn't destroy Vanities. Battle phase. I'm guessing his face down is most likely just a spell card. I don't think Nekroz really run a lot of traps. Okay. I don't want to summon my guy. I'd rather... I don't want to summon anything that has a chance of having a regular monster that can run over it. I mean, he has Fiendish Chain, right? I mean, a lot of those Nekroz decks run that. I mean, not so much in the TCG because we haven't got Manju and Senju, or whatever it is, limited in any way yet. I mean, we might next Banlist, but... Okay. Right. I know that Nekroz has its own battle fader, so I'm assuming he's probably going to go for that eventually. Oh guys, you've got to see, like... Sorry, I'm not feeling too well today. I'm going to cough it up a bit, but I'll try and cut out the coughs as much as I can in this. But anyway, what I was saying was I actually played against Nekroz a little earlier today. I'll tack that on the end of this one actually, like a quick replay of it. But pretty much it was against... I was using this deck again. It was a very similar position actually to what I am right now. And eventually got to a point where he was just using the effect of their Nekroz battle fader, and then during the next turn, there it is, Speak of the Devil, the Valkyris, yeah. Use that, and then during the next turn, discarding the level 4 one, which lets them add back Valkyries to their hand. So pretty much it's just like a consistent battle fader until he just ran out of resources and couldn't stop me from attacking anymore. But does Nekroz have any answers to Emptiness aside from Space Typhoon? Like, generally speaking? Because I don't know, they don't really have any monsters that can just pop. But they can normal summon. They don't have their own Snipe Hunter or anything like that, so... I'm not really sure what else he can do. I mean, he can try and... I hope he doesn't do what the last guy did and start recycling that. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for a long time. But yeah, all I have to do is, hopefully if he just ends his turn. Yep, now I can just, yes, activate this. Because all we need now is just a monster that is slightly more attack points so that I can run into him. We'll return this to the deck. We're going to get ourselves... 2550... 1950. We'll have to. That'll be enough. That'll do. And if we can successfully summon him, that should be game. Hopefully. And we got Solemn as well. Anyway, so even if he manages to MST in this dying moments, we at least have a ton of options left for us. So. In the end, it wasn't Ophion that really did anything against this deck, it was the Emptiness, and I guess that's the case with a lot of decks that run Emptiness. Yeah, that was it. At that point, what else are you going to do, really? There you go. I want to see if this deck is also useful against other deck types, so I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, check this out.